Okay, what is the issue? So you create a Docker container run Alkalinity name P2 900380 CentOS fine. Okay, so Docker error response P2 9003 port already we use it seems.
Actually, when I Googled it, it is assigned to some.
Why Google is simply saying that it's already in use 9003.
Below the this container, sir.
Already other containers already used. See that 901, 902, 904.
3 is not used.
Not used.
Not assigned.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. Can you do this T1?
Open
T1 container. T1 container is created but not started. Okay.
That,
Now do one thing. Clear the screen. Clear the screen. Run command docker container inspect T1. What happened? What you are doing? No, he is maybe its session is timed out. So what you can do is he created that container T1. While creating container, he assigned the port, but it not started. So that is the reason it is not showing. Simple thing. Okay, fine. Okay, can you do Docker container? Docker spelling you see. You can create alias names there to make your life easy. Create some alias. Okay. Space inspect space. Now enter T1. Enter. Okay. You do one thing again. Clear the screen. Okay. Same command up arrow. Pipe to less. Pipe.
Sorry.
T1 space pipe less. Enter. Okay. Now see that here you used 9003 clearly. You created this container with 9003 port. Simple.
Even if I tried after doing that, sir. Even though I tried after deleting that that container, the gear is
right. Now delete T1 and create. Now why it will say that one? Softwares will not lie. That is sure.
But the container is stopped, so it is not in use.
No, it is reserved for that container. Yes. Logically, it's wrong, right?
Yeah, it is wrong because if the bot is not in use, then we can use that is
see, bot is already reserved to some other bind. Maybe it is not running now. Okay, there is no guarantee that, right? Maybe after you are starting the container with the other one, maybe that bot also can start. That container also can start. It's reserved, binded. It's running or not is secondary for us. You remove that T1.
Yes, sir. Only those are.
Right. So use 9003 colon 80. Use any image. What is that? It goes CentOS, right? CentOS 7 and some command. Enter. Again it is saying
yes, sir.
C4 container is there, it seems. C4 also it is there.
No, sir. Just now I created that C4.
C4 now you gave, right?
Yeah. Actually, it says all LSI for navigate, sir.
Bind 9003 already in use, sir. You are using for any other purpose, sir?
No, sir.
Right, and netstat. You see, netstat. Wait, na. Clear the screen. Netstat icon APN.
APN.
Now again wait. Clear the screen. Pipe to grep for 9000.
9003.
That is the port is giving conflict. No? Somewhere it is connected. It's connected. Some TCP port it is using. OSM SMS agent. What is this one? You install anything? Huh?
No, sir.
It is using already. That is the reason it is giving that error. Okay, PS grep. Grep for process, you can find the process maybe. 2352 is the process ID.
Piping or
Now do PS command. You can increase this font also. Just increase to 16. Change the settings. Okay. PS -EF 52 2352 right? Grep 2352. See that you install some Oracle Cloud Agent. Simple.
actually is
That is the reason. Simple. No? That port is already using. It's not using container. It is using some other package installed. That is using. Simple. That is the reason it is saying. Your container is a very simple terminology in our OS level. It's a one process. You are creating a container one means container one process is starting on the OS level. You about the Docker level. On the container level, we will call in container 1, 2, 3, all will call. But OS level, when you see, it is nothing but one process. So he's trying to creating a new process, allocating a new port, but that port is already using the some other process. Simple. That is the reason you are getting conflict. It's not using the container, some the different one. Okay, so you can ignore that 9003 port if you want it. If you want that OSM agent, ignore the 9003, or maybe kill that process. Use it, it will work. You can kill this process. It will work. I don't know what is the purpose of this one you are using. OSM agent. I don't know what is the purpose of this one. You are using VirtualBox, huh?
No, sir. Actually, I created that instance on Oracle.
VirtualBox.
Oracle Cloud Server.
Oracle Cloud Server.
Yeah. Like Amazon Web Service, I created on Oracle Cloud Server.
Oracle Cloud. That agent is running in the backend. That is the reason.
Using what maybe not kill this process. Skip this part.
Kill now. What will happen? Server may go out.
Yes, that is
Okay, leave it. Why you want to go all that? I don't know that agent. Oracle Cloud agent. I don't know what is the use. It may be some scanner or something. But Oracle Cloud is free, huh?
Yes, sir.
How many days?
20 lifetime, sir. 2 micro T2 service, T1 service, and one 4 nodes and 24 GB.
Free, huh?
24 GB. Till they change their policy. Lifetime.
Use it. You also start and using what is there.
I have created third AWS account. I didn't know this.
This much, sir.
Okay.
Actually, I created 23 GB and 3 nodes.
That much free they're giving, huh?
Yes, sir.
Really?
That's why I didn't created AWS till today morning.
That's good, no? If you're getting that much free, it's good. Actually, I will not take even Azure and Google classes because of the same reason. What happened is Oracle and Google Clouds, you have to give your credit card. It's only up to 30 days. After that, auto debit. I can't even teach anything properly.
And this they will never debit, sir. Actually,
AWS also same reason. I'm
you need to convert
continuing.
it to paid and then they will charge.
It's a paid bill,
Yeah.
not auto debit.
Hmm.
You have to pay bill generates. That is okay, accepted. Auto debit means it's a problem.
That's why you can play like anything.
That is good actually. It's good actually. If you're getting like that. Fine anyway. Else, any other issues? Installing Docker, creating a container, and running your image. So you pulled images, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you pull Alpine image?
Yeah, I did that.
You pulled up.
Yes, sir.
Show me. We can create even container using Alpine. It's very lightweight.
I created a container.
Alpine. So you can create a container using this Alpine also, but it will run with SH, not Bash. It's basically it's very light image. Inside you have to use APK add, not APT, not EM. It's APK add, that package and all. It's a different commands. Alpine and Linux itself has a different commands. Regular commands will work. Your regular ls, cd, cat, those commands will work. Package manager concept is different. Okay.
Android.
Sorry?
Android.
No, not
APK
Android based.
package.
No. Not APK package. The name of the installer is APK. How we have APT like that. Okay. APK add, APK remove, like that we have to use it. It is a lightweight. Alpine is a lightweight one. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We'll rewind once what we did yesterday. So what we did first thing, we'll build image. Let it be like that. So first thing is we pulled CentOS image, right? CentOS 7 image we pulled. First thing we did. Then using this one we created container C1. And inside C1 what we did, we installed Apache. Right? Then you install app. Maybe simple hello world app you did. Then it is running. So every time doing this is not a good part. Now this all the process will make it as a one image. I'll call as Apache image, or you will call as your image, anything. For this one, you need to write a Docker file. File must be a Docker file. Then only it will recognize. Otherwise, your Docker will not recognize. So you have to write a Docker file. Inside Docker file, you will write a certain instructions. Okay, like some from instruction, run instruction, and some expose, and some env. Like some of the instructions we have. Using that one, you need to write a Docker script. Then we'll build an image. Using that image, we'll be making your image on your own. Yesterday you pulled images, someone built already. Assuming that now you are in your company, in your production environment, you have your own app. No one will build for you. You have to build. You have to customize. Okay. So for that purpose, you have to create one Docker file. Okay. So we'll do one thing. Let's create some directory. Created a
Name.
anything. You give any name. It's up to you. Okay. Go to that directory. Here, create a file called Docker file. You have to follow the same format. D capital. Okay, fine. ls. Docker file is there. Okay, edit the file. Let me finish. Use the Vim editor. Vim editor, not VA. Vim.
Both are different.
Vim is the latest one. VA is the older one. Vim we can find that syntax is color coding. VA it will not come. Open it. Okay, now write first instruction. What is your base image we want to do? From in caps. From in caps. Space. Okay. Then we want to use a base image CentOS 7. That is what we did yesterday, right? So type CentOS :7. That image name. Okay. That color coding is coming. Now V8 will not come. That's it. Nothing else. Next line. So inside image, what we did, we installed Apache, right? So there is a run instruction. Again, caps. All instructions must be caps. Space. How we installed Apache? We used minstaller. Same command right there. Space. -y you have to use. Why? It is running via script. Manually means we'll enter y or no, whatever it is. Next step. After that, what we'll do? You will be hosting some application. No?
Starting the service.
Starting service also, but starting service will not work regularly. I'll tell you how to do it automatically later. Okay. Now we'll host application. So there is a command called copy command, caps again, copy, C-O-P-Y, space. Okay, we're going to copy index.html to var wp.html. That index.html local I'll prepare some message. After this one, we'll edit that file also. Okay, so copy index.html space. What is the Apache server path? Var wp.html. Copy there. Done. Okay. Next. Expose. All caps again. Port number 80. Of course, no, 80, just 80. So expose is a command exposing the port numbers. Next. env, environment variable. User equal to user, regular user, equal to no space. Give your name. Okay, next. Save it. Save the file. Okay, now that index.html file is there, na? Now create locally index.html file. Okay, now copy index.html to var wp.html. Got it? So locally, I must have that index.html file. While building the image, it will copy to the my image and it will build. So now create a index.html file. .html. Oh, okay. Edit index.html file. Okay. Give some h1 tag. Give some message. Anything. Okay. After we creating a container in the browser, this is supposed to open. Okay. Fine. Close it and come. Clear up. Docker file is clear. So now using this one, my image is my custom image, which comes with Apache installed, application is ready made, and I'll get the image. If I start container, application will be open in the browser. But now application will not open because we need to start manually Apache server. That manual stuff will do. Later on we'll automate even that one also. Now clear the screen. Okay, ls. See that my Docker file is in the current directory. Okay. Now run the command docker image build. Docker image build space -t for tag space. Give some image name. Anything. It's your own wish. No, don't give CentOS. Already we have now. Give some image. Your own. This is your custom image. Anything. Okay, test one space. Now you have to give the path of the Docker file where it is existed. Anyway, I'm in the current directory, right? Give dot. Dot represents current directory. So it's looking for the current directory Docker file and it start building the image. Okay, enter. No. We are building image, not container, na. We are building the image now. Container runtime, you need all the what is that ports, all those things, right? See now what it's doing. It is getting the CentOS. CentOS is already there. Inside it is installing Apache. Everything is going on. Then after that, it will do that expose, copy, all those things. It will be done. Let it be. It will take little time. Stuck.
This takes a lot of time.
It takes more time, huh?
5 to 10 minutes.
For this one, that is bad, na?
Yes, sir. Everything will be when it comes to containers. I face this issue. Containers and images. Yesterday I created a container and he tried to install HTTPD. So when installing, it will be stuck. I thought it was stuck at this first step. But when I checked the top command, it was running. Yum command was running. And when I gave again yum install HTTPD, it was showing like yum is busy.
Network privacy. So Amazon by default will get a minimum of 1 Gbps, minimum. That low, moderate, at least. That is the one good part. But here you are getting more computing space, na? That is good.
So actually, but in this server, direct in i1 server, it will be installing perfectly, sir, in very fast way.
Send me that Oracle Cloud link in the group.
Oh, wow. How much storage is it?
45 GB per instance.
Per instance.
You can create an instance with 45 GB or minimum 30
Four.
GB.
Cores for CPU.
One core, two instance, 4 core, one instance.
Let it not bad at least.
Yes.
So once this is completed, he named that test one image is available. Using test one image, you create a container. So no need to install Apache, no need to worry about application, no need to worry about the port numbers and all. So it's ready-made available. You can run the container. Okay. Let it be. It is not on hung. Okay, it's going on.
Yes, sir.
It's look like my local environment, my office. I have to add proxy. Now directly it is installing for us, right? Because we are in the public clouds. But in my company it will not work. I have to add proxy always. Then via proxy it will install.
Once this container is stopped, can we run it again?
No,
Like
now
when we
not
gave
container,
control-
not container,
No,
na.
this way.
Image building it will fail.
No, it is okay, sir.
Again we have to rebuild.
No, sir, not image. When it comes to container,
Hmm.
instead of giving control PQ, I gave control D, like direct
Exit.
exit. It will be
Then
stopped.
container
Right?
will go to exit state.
Yeah, that will not. We can't start it again.
Again you have to start Docker container
Docker
start.
container start.
That container name it will start. Container is exit state. In intro they'll ask what are the container life cycle. Container creating, running, stopped, start, pause, unpause.
This build command they ask me to start.
Docker 99% they'll ask. See, you attend any interview, 99.9% they'll give guaranteed. They'll ask these questions. Beyond this one, someone went means, yes, then we'll think. I said no, it is very, very, very rare, 0.1%. 99.9%, your regular interview, these are all questions you will get it. Whatever I'm telling, note it down all the questions. Straight away will get it. How fast you are able to answering, how effective you are question answering is depends on your practice. That's it. Yes, definitely they'll ask this question. It's mandatory. In production, you have to use them in day-to-day life. Definitely they'll ask question. And they'll ask that instruction he wrote right now, that from run each and every instruction, they'll ask what is this use, what is this use of. Okay. It's going very
Yes, sir, it's very slow.
slowly.
Even if we close this with safe quit, then also it will be.
They're giving maybe 1
It
Kbps.
is in installing mode, not downloading. It might have downloaded, but
Yeah, I already
computing
downloaded,
power-
sir.
Downloaded and
Installing
installing.
Installation is going slow. Might be computing power they are giving, but it is slow. So they are giving.
Installing is already done.
No. This is here. 24 MB it has to download. Now where it is downloaded? See that it is downloading and installing, not downloaded.
Total
still.
download size, downloading.
Download size is 24 MB.
Yes.
So what is the 24 MB? That's 6 packages. First one is downloaded and installing. Done. Second one downloading and installing. It is not only download only. It is downloading and installing. Okay, the system is fine. That's fine. Network slow, not compute. Network slow. If compute is slow, even regular when he
Docker
created
is
those
always
many
okay.
containers, that time itself it is slow. Image building, it will not take any computing. That too, why it is, while installing package, why it becomes slow? Very simple. It's downloading package, it becomes slow. Maybe they're giving some kbps of speed. 2G.
0.45 GB.
Speed you calculated, huh?
No, sir. They provided in the instructions.
Uh-huh.
Free tier instructions.
How much?
0.45
Mbps.
For
400
400
kbps.
kbps, that's it.
So 400 kbps.
0.4 Gbps, I think. I didn't,
0.4 Gbps. 400 Mbps. Then we'll get more speed. Whatever internet you are using here, 150 Mbps. We can download a 1 GB file within 10 minutes. 150 Mbps.
Showing the 16 Mbps per second. 16 Mbps/s. 21 Mbps is already down. It's that fast.
It's actually in my host server, it will be inside faster. I don't know why the.
Maybe
I'm
it's
facing
maybe
issue
some
in,
issue with this server. Sometimes it will happen. In
They get
AWS also
container
it will
works.
happen.
Yeah.
Some of the instances when you launch now, it will not download faster, very slow. Recently, I am not seeing that, but earlier, yes, it was. Some 6 months back last year, I used to see frequently.
And last year I saw this same issue in South African region.
Which one?
South African in AWS itself. South African.
Some regions, it's the issue happen.
This is Mumbai region, sir.
Yeah. That is the reason I will not create anything in the other regions other than North Virginia in AWS. They have very stable infrastructure, North Virginia.
Yeah, we are using data as well.
Else, meanwhile, any other doubts on Docker side? Or maybe Git, GitHub, Jenkins, Linux, specifically.
Sir, actually I have already done this parts. So what the doubt I'm having is the CentOS 7 image we are pulling. It's of 200 MB. After that we install HTTPD. It might go around 100 MB for example.
It will finally will get 450 MB. That image finally once you build up 450
Yeah.
MB you will get it.
Yeah, no. After I built it, I got about 1.2 GB.
No.
But when I again
It's
pushed it to
something-
the GitHub, Docker Hub, it went back to 400 MB.
Something wrong will happen. Okay. But here important part is while building the images, building image everyone can do. Building image with lightweight is the matter. Now what he is doing is taking Alpine image and there he is installing Apache and he is creating some application and he is building. So what is the base image size itself? 200 MB. On top of that one, some other extra 200 MB will come 400 MB finally. Now take other alternative. He has Alpine image also, right? There also you can install Apache. There also you can create application and start. And it will come 20 MB.
20-25.
Maximum 20 MB. That's it. You get it.
Now I also got my I updated this server.
So this is the other important part. In intro they'll ask you how you will optimize the image size. Okay, so always you have to use the lightweight images. So why you have to use the CentOS? Same thing is working with Alpine, right? Why you have to go with CentOS? Simple. If it is not sufficient, if it is not surviving in your regular Alpine, then go with CentOS, bigger images. No option for you. Next. when you are building image, now how many commands you wrote? From run, then copy, expose, env. Some 5 commands you wrote, right? Now image will create 5 layers. 5 commands na. Each command will be creating one layer. Go little up now. See here, when he said that, that image will come little down. See that when, okay, little up, that 2 by 5 you cannot 1 by 5. You do this arrow, that is better. Go up, still that 2 by that commands. Docker build command you did not, till there you go. Go there. See that when he run the Docker build command, what happened? 1 by 5 means 5 instructions he written. First instruction is related to from CentOS 7, right? Observe here the steps clearly. So from CentOS 7, after that, what is that C91 of this one? 3387.
Image.
It is a container. That is called intermediate container. Okay. First instruction, it will create one container. It will execute that instruction. It will stop. On top of that one, next second instruction, what is that? Run yum install httpd. Then running on for these 5-6 container. Okay. It will create second container. Second layer it will create. Like the third layer, fourth layer, fifth layer. Got it? So when you written the more instructions, your image size become bulk. Now you want to install some packages: Apache, Nginx, Vim, wget. What you did? Run yum install httpd. Run yum install Vim. Run yum install wget. Like that, you wrote 4 run commands. First run 100 MB, 100 MB, 100 MB, 100 MB. 4 layers created. Of course, same thing you can run with single run command. Run yum install all packages you can specify. Then also it will work. First one also will work. Got it? So when you are building images, you have to use the optimized method. Don't go some straight away. Yes, this is the way I am building very bigger things. When you're building bigger images, what is the question you are using the Docker? What is the question you have to use the containers? Containers always must be lightweight. When you are building Docker image with 2 GB, for CentOS regular ISO itself it is 1 GB. What is the question you have to build the container? Got it? So this is what you have to follow. Sometimes we need to remove some content. For example, he copied now index.html to directly var www.html. Sometimes what happened is we have to copy the binaries, maybe .exe, .bin installers. You will copy inside the container, you will install. After installation, there is no question of keeping the binaries inside the container. Remove it. It will become lightweight. Unnecessary removing things, using the multiple instructions, that multiple run instructions, avoiding that one, and cleaning up, proper cleaning up, all those things you have to follow. Those are the general precautions you have to take care while building the image. Building image, it can happen, not a problem. You may do some commands, it will be done. But if you are not doing it properly, that image size become bigger. So that you have to avoid. Clear?
This layer-wise creation happens when we install the things in manually after creating the containers.
So, sir, can you repeat?
We will be creating a container, and later on we will be installing that HTTP all those things.
No. We are building now image.
Yeah, image. That will be creating more size, right? It creates container of bigger size. That same thing happens while we install the CentOS.
Same thing. Yes, it will happen that time also. But this image you built successfully. Now this image you can share with everyone. No others no need to build. Just simply pull and use it. Yesterday I pulled that my image that server IP details image I pulled, what happened? If I create that container, automatically web page will be starts. It install with Apache, and my application will be generated there. That container host name IP address will be generated, and it start Apache. It will open the browser. Got it? Yes, that I did. It's not only me. Anyone can pull and run that image. It will work. Got it?
Sir,
Yes, Victor.
yeah, sir, the images which I've sent you said that this space is full, right? But when I check, like only one line is they have written space is full, and later on in the second image when I run, they have shown that hello from Docker, that hello world is downloaded. But when I again run the command apt get updates, then it start giving these things errors.
It is basically one is the space thing. You check it whether how much space is consumed by your server.
Okay.
Then after
So
that,
do I
go
need
for installer. That is common, regular checks. Generally, how to do that.
Okay. So if there is no space, then do I need to increase the space in the disk which you have already set it?
Yes, if you have a space, then you can able to install further. Your server doesn't
Okay.
have space. What you can able to install? You can't create anything. Even your commands also won't run.
Okay. So it means like whatever I have installed previously, I have to delete all these
Just
things.
clean it up and try. It will work. Make just some space free. We have to eat till here only. If you eat till here, what will happen? Will sleep. Server also like that. You have to use up to certain limit. If you made 99% utilization, yes, it will omit. When you run the commands, yes, I don't have any space. I'm lazy, kind of. So once image is built, we'll tag with your repository, Docker Hub repository, and push to Docker Hub. Again, we can pull whenever you want it. Yesterday, whatever I showed in the Docker Hub, my images, I built earlier like that, I pushed it there. Whenever I want it, I'll show. I'll pull and I'll run the container and will show in the classes. Otherwise, I'll just simply keep it anywhere that is free. Like it. No change. Yeah. So throughout your containerization career, image building is mandatory. It will not change. I'll explain you all those instructions in tomorrow's class anyway. So using that one, we can able to use specific instruction for specific use case we can use. Okay, I'll tell you all tomorrow. So whether now you are running the Docker Swarm or Kubernetes or OpenShift anywhere, this image building process is common. In enter also they ask how you will build your image. Don't say the Docker pull. Okay, Docker pull you not build. You It is like someone's property we are claiming. Okay. So you have to build by writing your own Docker file as per your requirement. Then that image you can use it. Okay. And Docker Hub will not push. Why will not push in the Docker Hub? It's a public. So in my company, I'm maintaining my own registry, pulling and pushing all the images and running it. Maybe even I'll show you that how to create a registry setup and all those things.
Like Git server, we can create.
Like how we did Git bare repository, like that we'll create a Docker container registry we can create. In my company, I'll use that one. I'll not push to Docker. Why I have to push? It's a public. Mine is proprietary application. I should not do that. It's illegal. Okay. So in that case, yes, we'll be following that. It's going on. Let's wait. I'll see maybe this is the problem. What if this is the problem? Show more on the target. We can 168 not start with the Any other doubts? Huh? All good? Huh? Task completed? Huh?
You can explain once Git rebase technical example.
Git rebase? Huh?
What procedure Git merge?
Match is simple. Okay. You are clear about
And the conflicts will be pulling and then will be approving Git merge.
see, we have two branches, branch 1, branch 2. Branch 1 file I want to copy to branch 2. What is the way? One single file I'm talking. No. I want to copy branch 1, file 1, I want to copy in the branch 2.
Check out.
Git check.
Check out, you have to use that file name. You must be in the your destination branch. Then from the source you have to copy by using git checkout. Now branch 1 to branch 2, I want to copy one specific commit ID. Then you have to do the cherry picking. Okay. Now branch 1, I have some hundreds of commits are there. I want to copy all these commits to branch 2. Then you will do merge. I am merging from branch 1 to branch 2. All the commits I am merging. Okay, it's like a mass copy. When you do that merge, you will get a conflict. Branch 1 and branch 2 maybe same file maybe existed, edited in same time with a different content. Pulla. Why pull concept fail?
Same file system.
No. See, we are talking about everything is up to date in our repository. You are local or remote, you are up to date. Now you are copying branch 1 to branch 2, you want to copy. Branch 1 files already existed in the branch 2 also. Maybe you take main and development branch. Main branch was always up to date with the previous version. Now development branch I created with the 2.0. So same file, maybe some login file. Earlier it was a password authentication. Now I made some fingerprint authentication. Just assume. Same file I updated the new content. When you merge, mass merge, there may be chances of conflict. and it will not happen properly. You will get a zigzag commit IDs. Two branches, same file, at a time it have modified. Then we'll get a some different triangle structure, that different two line parallel structure will get it. It is not in a proper order. When you take a git log, all your commits supposed to be in the list, proper order. But when you see the merged concept, after merging and double, it will not be a proper order. It like a zigzag path. So to make it proper order, what we'll do is we'll do the rebase first. Then after that we'll merge. So then your commit IDs are in a proper order. We can avoid the conflicts. That is what the rebase will do. Maybe we can take any bigger repository and we'll try. What are the repository we created is very small, less commits. Assuming that some huge commits, when all our developers are working continuously and pushing it, then we'll get a major issues. Okay, that's why we do that.
And so, like, what is the Docker Compose? Is it like writing the YML files, Docker Compose?
Yeah, you have to write that YAML code and you have to automate out the service creation, Docker Compose. We'll not discuss Compose. If you want it, I'll tell you. Why we'll not discuss is, we'll move to the Kubernetes.
Okay, fine,
You have to
fine.
get Kubernetes YAML files, orchestrator.
And yesterday, which you have shown that architecture that is C1, C2, C3, C4, and Linux file is there. So was it the architecture of Dockers?
That I created, just for your understanding. The real architecture means similar one. How we are installing, how it is running, I showed that architecture.
Okay. That includes daemon sets and all, right?
Yes, yes. When your Docker is installed, means what is that? Docker daemon is running in the backend. When you run the Docker image ls, container ls is your client. That is what the command you are running. Daemon will be responded for you. It will create container, it will pull image, it will build image, whatever it is. Okay. What happened? Still not creating, huh?
Inactive.
So session is inactive. Okay. Then our image build will fail. So in that case, what we can do? Now session is going for inactive. No? Server is running. Session is inactive. How to run your process in the background?
And
Detach mode.
at the end of the command user.
Detach mode.
How
That is for
how you can run Linux process in the background? Docker run is a Linux command, simple.
no, we can use and after the command.
Still it will run on your terminal. I told you in miscellaneous. I told you you can use no hub. No hub you can use it. So before your Docker command, specify no hub. Now your image is in a dangling state.
Yes.
Test one created, huh?
No, sir.
No, it's not created. Huh?
All these other things. Yeah, test one is also created.
Created, na? See, test one is created, 419 MB. Now using that one, you can create a container and do some code forwarding. It's supposed to work. So inside that container, it's supposed to come Apache and application and his environment variable and that index HTML, whatever you copied, everything is supposed to come. So test one. And bash.
This bash is enough for
Both it. Okay, container is created, right? Huh? Okay, now echo user, echo $user. His username coming, whatever he exposed in that environment, right? Now start Apache server. No, just type HTTPD. Okay. No, type HTTPD. No, it will not work now. That won't be there. HTTPD and another. Now service is started. Can you open this application in the browser? You have to share desktop as. So port number 9006 you give. Sharing that.
Yes, sir, sure.
Done. Okay, 9006 port. Clear up? But here what we did manually, Apache server starting, we did manually. Even that we can automate it automatically. So for that one, we use some entry point. In that container, we have entry point, CMD, volume, user, work directory, multiple instances are there. So using that one, we'll build it. Okay. So anyway, that we'll see. Tomorrow again, this image building we'll see. Tomorrow, I'll try to finish this image building concept, important concepts. Container, we'll discuss about how to create container and all those things. It will vary. Docker format will vary, Kubernetes it will change. But image building won't. That is important. Clear?